Hello, Hofstra fans, and welcome to the W. Mason Coach Report with head volleyball coach Emily Mansur. Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm great, Stephen. Thank you. It's another beautiful volleyball week.
Sure is. We'll get to this week in a couple moments because it is CAA week. But let's start with where your team's at right now. You have played three matches and you're 3-0. You always want to be better in certain areas, but you can't be better than 3-0, right?
For sure. That is a positive thing going into this weekend, no question.
And last week you played Seton Hall in your lone match, five-set match. You guys came back from 2-1 down. What did you like from your team as it relates to the fight in those those the fourth set and the fifth set?
We were talking on the previous weeks that we also have to learn to win ugly because sometimes the volleyball is not going to be great and things are just not going our way, but we got to find a way to get the win. And I think there was a huge example of that for us that we learn how to win an ugly game from our side. And I think it's important because those games can go either way. And our team really fought and were able to sneak the win against a pretty solid City Hall team.
Yeah, and you've talked about it on a couple episodes already, how balanced you guys are, and the Seton Hall match really exemplified that from offense to defense to setting. You used numerous people to get the job done. Did you kind of like that aspect of how you guys were successful there?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was the first time that we got to see our 6-2 option, so that was great to have a chance to see how it's going to look. And our outsiders, it was really interesting because all of them had a good match and a bad match, and to be able to change them and have the other one step up is really cool. Of course, we would prefer everybody to have a great match all the way around where we don't have to change, but it's nice to have the ability that if someone doesn't have a great moment, we have another great person waiting to go in.
And one of the players that had a really solid match, freshman that had a great year last year, burst on the scene, and then against Seton Hall, 14 kills, 11 digs for Madeline Matheny. What'd you like from her in the match?
I think Madeline was very aggressive throughout the match, a lot of communication. She really tried to keep our game a little bit clear. And, and she had, again, really good numbers. But I think, just like as I mentioned before, right, Madeline didn't play the fifth set because she had two not great points on the fourth set. We took her out and we kept the momentum going with Bianca. So even though she had great numbers, those 2 points that she didn't have really well, we had the ability of change. But Madeline is a pleasure to have on the team to coach and to see her playing so well.
And you just mentioned one of the players. You had two players who had their first real extended playing time of the season, and Bianca and Luz. 13 kills for Bianca, 9 kills for Luz. What did you see from them?
And Luz, it was a lot of fun to see her and Mariana connecting, and because we've been working on that, Luz knows what she needs to do in order to be on the court a little bit more, get more aggressive on her defensive side. But Luz is a wonderful human being, and I love when she plays well. There is no question. And then we go to Bianca, who every chance that she gets to get in the game is doing good things. So it's very interesting and make my life as a coach tough in a positive way. But I really enjoy seeing her playing so well and with the bigger playing time that she got this past week.
Well, Emily, it's a very condensed season, and you have completed your non-conference play already, 3-0. It's time for the start of Colonial Athletic Association play, the first of your four regular season matches against Northeastern on Friday. I know we joked about that in a previous episode, but what do you make of your team already entering conference play, and how do you look at it right now?
Hey, we are lucky that we get to enter conference play. Honestly, that's what we look at it because it's crazy, right? Three matches, it's one weekend in a regular season, and this is our whole out of season conference playing. But we are just excited. I was just speaking to the Northeastern coach, and we just can't wait to see each other on Friday and get a chance to compete.
Yeah, that's well said. And speaking of Northeastern, what are your keys to being successful against Northeastern and your keys in CA play?
to be balanced and that every player take the responsibility to enjoy defense and enjoy blocking as much as we love the offensive part of the game. If we make the blocking and the defense a big part of our heart, we're going to be a really good team.
Well, Emily, congratulations on the 3-0 start. I know you guys have bigger goals, but we wish you good luck as you start conference play this weekend.
Thank you, Stephen.
And thank you, Hofstra fans, for joining us today on the W. Mason Coach Report with head volleyball coach Emily Mansur.